Welcome back to Seablock. I think we're up to episode 9 even now. I've had a little bit of a look around the factory before I started it up, and we have I've made a couple of minor changes. This guy couldn't output fast enough to feed all three of these, so I added another inserter, and now it's keeping up just fine. As you can see, this is absolutely chockers, so we now easily have enough fuel coming through, and if we look at power, it's all pretty good. But what I would like to do is basically, we don't need to keep creating all of this brown algae, especially here. So I think I would like to get rid of, say, 4 of these machines. Possibly all of them actually, but 4 to start off with. Maybe put one over here on this recipe to replace that supply. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will save us a little bit of power as well. Whack another machine over here as a replacement. As we said last time, this recipe is 4 times as good as the other one. 15-second crafting times, which is half the crafting time for twice as much product. So that's why you need to keep researching, which is something we'll get to very shortly as well. But let's just, for starters, get this one plugged in. We need one of these guys to go here. You're going to make those. Let's put 2 inserters at both ends. You're not powered. Okay, you are now. One of them can be a near inserter, and this way they'll try and fill evenly. No, you're probably fine. You can go away. You are needed, so we'll leave you. We're still doing a tiny bit of brown here. Until I can see that this is all stabilized, I will probably leave this one, because this can only work if the line is not completely full. Now that we've doubled this up, I suspect I can probably add one more of these, and so that is something I want to do. No, I don't need another one of those. What I need is boilers. I need 1 boiler, I need 2 more steam engines, and yep, we can do that. We can have the steam engines. This is just precautionary so that the next time we expand, which, you know, we're constantly doing, and so it's going to happen very soon, we will have a little bit more capacity already ready. And one of these, and feed it. Actually, that's rather annoying, isn't it? Let's see if we can feed from there. And you are running off the carbon as well, so that's excellent. Now I think we're going to want the carbon and the charcoal on the bus at some point. So that, yeah, this is one of the things I changed. I made it a doubled up inserter. I think I made one of these a near rather than a far or something as well. You probably could do with I don't know. I'll just leave it. as long as there's a big... Oh, one. I think maybe what we need to do is make one of these a far inserter. And maybe over here as well. Oh no, that's not pickup, that's only drop, that's not making any difference. Never mind. So it's not where it's picking up from. What we could do though is you could perhaps have 2 inserters as well, and we make you a near drop. In which case we may as well do that to all of them. So we have 1 far, 1 near. And we can easily expand this slot then, and this probably is another one that's kind of redundant at this point. So what I'm going to do is I am going to rip out all of this chain and move it down to here, so that we can access the copper much more easily. Before I do so though, I think I want to actually create a blueprint of that, just so I don't need to remember it really. Maybe leave a little bit of room from here, because who knows how much stuff we may need to add there. And then let's just blueprint this piece here. We don't want that one. No, yes, maybe we'll keep that. And that will give us that part. Now, what I'm going to do is actually rip up all of this. We still need fiber. Okay, that's a point worth remembering. Quite work the way I wanted it to. So you were that one, I think. And you can go there. Now to put some reality on the power pole situation. Except for the time being, we will actually need do I actually need new boxes? Maybe I do. So your ingredients are these things, which I picked up some. Surely I picked up a whole lot more than that. Did I leave the boxes behind up here? I did. So one of these gets filled with all of that. And the other one, because you need tons of cellulose fiber as well, for now, that's not even enough to make one of these. For now, No. For now, what I want to do is remove you. And we are going to want to build back here one of these greenhouse, well, whatever these things are called. What are they called? Algae farm. One of these algae farms making recipe 1 mainly so that we can mainly so that we can supply this one with the stuff that it needs. So we will need one more of those, but these. You can go there. You are making the cellulose fibre. And you need power. This is solely to be supplied to there. It's going the wrong way. Let's do that the right way. And a couple of these guys. Okay. And another one of these. Which means this needs to move to here. Now, the brown algae needs to go into this one of these things. So, and then that one can supply it to oops, if I can get that around the right way. Can supply the items here. And that's now simply reliant upon a belt of copper coming from our new bus that we built last episode, and we'll finally get the level of automation here. I don't even need you. Now hopefully this is enough of this stuff and it doesn't make too much of this, so that we can actually draw down on this, and maybe if need be we can create a all new brown algae production. That's sort of where I'm thinking and hoping we go with this. It's building up nicely. I suspect I'm going to want to put this on the bus at some point in the very near future. What I want to do is get to a point where we can do the green science. Optimize biome planner recipe. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet. I think this Atmos test is what most of these require, but I might be wrong. No, that's the bio one for these farming things. But these other ones that I'm more familiar with use the other green science. So it's this green science that I'm going to try and push towards. And to get that, we need, not to be confused with an electronic circuit, an Atmos instrumentation recipe, followed by microcircuits and Atmos reaction nodes. Which one are they? They're reaction nodes. Tinned copper wire and iron plate. And this needs microcircuits and basic circuit board. So the microcircuits need the micro wafer needs the wafer stamp, which is a lot of stuff. But we have it all on our bus now. So let's work towards our green science. Starting with, or do I want to no, there's no point in recreating red just yet, that's easy. Okay, let's start with the idea that, say, we need some more of this. Let's just make sure we have a bit more room. Okay. We need some insert. We need some assembly machines. It's probably not enough. I'm going to guess that it's iron that we need. Should help. Copper wouldn't hurt either. Let's make another 5. So I've got 10 of them on hand. So if that was going to be green science, let's move it down a bit. If that's going to be green science, it has the 2 ingredients. Let's see if we can set up those 2 ingredients as 1, 2. Okay, that one and the other one is the one at the end. That one. This would actually work better probably around the other way, but never mind. Having the more basic materials start over here. Yeah, it would. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. Start it over here. Work backwards. I guess the reason I worked forwards was because I can always just keep pushing for more room if I need it, but let's not worry about that too much. Okay, you need basic circuit board, which we can get directly from here, microcircuits and tin plate. So that's 2 things that are basically straight off the bus. Since this presumably will be a bus product soon, but for now, we need some more. And this should really be, we should make some area where we start manufacturing that as well. But I'd like to get the science up and running, so that could be a priority. You need those, you need tin plate as well. Let's get some tin plate happening. We need one of these. We need it there, so we need these to go, well, that one needs to do that. That one can probably do that. There's our tin plate. And we will need, you will need to reach from back there. You don't need to go back that far. You'll have to go back to there. So the next thing is the microcircuits. Okay, let's see what we need for microcircuits. Microcircuits, that's that one. You need micro wafer and copper plate. Okay, so micro wafer then needs another one as well. One. Micro wafer, and you need lead plus wafer stamp, so we need another one. You are wafer stamp, which is simply iron plate. Okay, so the iron plate one should be pretty easy. It should just be a matter of sending some up. You need wafer stamp plus lead plate. So the lead plate is going to have to come along here, which this could be slightly injurious in terms of it, but okay, lead plate. It's good to see that Angels and Bobs aren't going to leave anybody out. They all get a look in, whether they want it or not. Let's put you there. So it's making those, so they need to come into here. What else do you need? You need copper plate. Okay, let's bring some copper in along here. Is that the only other thing? And what else do you need? You need the only other thing you need is that, so copper plate. Here we go again. How are we going to get copper to you? If only this was a little bit longer. Okay, you're going to basically have to go out like so. Forward, we need some more of those. And like so. Let's put you there. Oh, and you can go there. And I think you're making those now, so we can now go to you. Whoops, probably will want a light somewhere here, so maybe I will use that. You can go there. Now, this one here needs tinned copper wire and iron plate. Okay, that is iron plate up there, so I could probably bring some more down. Tinned copper wire. I could probably make it right there if we change the course of this one slightly. Where is it? Right there. You are making tinned copper wire. Copper cable, Tinned copper wire is copper cable and tinned plate. Okay. So we are going to need another machine. If only we had the funky bolts inserters at this point. I didn't really want that to pick up lead. What I do want it to do is turn like that, do I? So that I can put a cable machine here. That can then grab those and can output this way, and we can output that way. And to do this, we need tin plate as well. We need power. And you are looking for tin plate. So I could run off that, or we could be more traditional and just run it off the bus, which is probably what we're going to do. And this is a problem yet again. These things are going to be the death of me. I tell you, can I make a yellow one? If I pick up some tin plate, I can. Good. So, yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You were really needed to go to there, so that that would work, and the yellow can go to there. Now, tin can go here, which means copper needs to do that still. Iron can now just jump over that part. And we're back in action. Tinned copper can go in there, that one can go in there, and now we're producing green science. I think. No, because you need iron. How about I make you do copper and iron? Sorry, tin and iron. Which would mean that that can only go to. Here's tin coming out. Iron actually can't just do something cool there. There just is not enough room. Unless we do this so that you don't have to start there, you can actually start here. You can actually start there, and therefore you're not needed. Does this help? Is this helping at all? 1, 2. We're only jumped 2 so far. We can pull you back 1. And then maybe do something funky like that. And you can connect up like so. And then if I get rid of all of this tin, we have tin and iron. Oops, they're going the wrong way. So now we are making green science very slowly. We could probably do something more traditional. You could be a near inserter. And then we have the ability to now, you know, have multiple, or have them run down here. Go to there, go to there. Your green science and your green science. And we can put you guys on, you know, a belt going this way if we had any belt. Power. And in this way, we are actually doing multiple science. Now, what is your production speed? You take 6 seconds to build 1, I guess. 6 seconds to build 1. How long do you take? You take 6 seconds. So in actual fact, all of this is not really worthwhile. We only have enough production here for 1, but maybe I need to do something fancy there. Anyway, I'll leave that there, kidding myself that we actually can get both of these happening. And we need to now make red science, which ideally I'd like to have sort of here, so it can feed onto this science consumer. You can be red science. So we need these 2 products again. The red science recipe takes 5 seconds, so at some point we're going to want 5 of these machines, but I can't see that point being here for a little bit of time, so I am just going to surround you like that. If you were that one, you just straight copper, you're just straight iron. Copper, iron. Let's get some more of these. Doesn't matter where it is, I suppose. I think that drops far. Damn, okay. So you just need iron. happening. Let's just put a splitter there. They'll get that one happening, and we need copper here, which will do that one. And we need an underground just there, so our belt can carry on. And good grief, it looks like we are out of copper for some reason. I wonder if we'll run out of fuel up here. No, that's not the reason. What's the reason you're taking your time here? Maybe we've just used it all a little bit faster than expected. Oh, we have some copper, it's all down here. Okay. So that one needs to go there, that one needs to go there. More of these guys. That will load out to there. Now, I wonder, we have this, where is it? I'm going to assume that the electromagnetism lab cannot use 2 ingredients, but I might be wrong. Where is that lab? It's probably still up here. It is. Okay, so let's get rid of, oops. Oh no, that should be fine. Let's get rid of the lab from now. And we will place the lab for now just here. Can you fill up with both ingredients? No. You can only take that one ingredient, so that's not going to work. We need to make these guys. It needs one of those guys anyway. It also needs 2 advanced lab construction cores. What's that? Advanced lab construction core. That needs some steel. That's, oh, this is out. Okay, you need some of that. Steel we have up here. Let's just pick up what we've got. That's actually quite a lot of steel. So you need, what is it? 2 advanced lab construction cores. And you need lab, this one, which needs a filter inserter. Okay. Filter inserter needs an electronic circuit. Needs 4 of them, actually. What's the recipe for electronic circuits? It's a basic electronic board, which is this one. That's where you need the solder and all the rest of the stuff. Okay. So we can't build the proper lab until we've built a electronic circuit board. That's going to have to be our project. Oh no, we do have a little bit of time, perhaps. It'll be our next project, I guess. Do we have any more sand? 450, that's not bad. Captured another island. Okay, so to make these guys, we need this one. We need this one. It's quite a lot of stuff we need. Tell you what, guys, this might be a slightly shorter episode, but I am going to stop it here. And we'll resume in the next episode when we make the electronic circuit and the other bits that we need to make it. Since I think we've come quite a long way, and it's probably going to take a bit of time. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this one. Look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye bye for now.